another candle. Book club. We gonna be jumping on these candles, y'all. Oh my God. We got another candle. I told y'all this morning when I was planting the celery and the thingamajig. We got another candle. We got pop up after this. Hold on, let me get in the chat. Because that's where it's at. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo if you want to be on pop up. 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45. This book club, because I need to be able to see. I need to be able to see. I put them up there for y'all on the community board, on my TikTok, on my, I think I got my IG, or I got to go back and do my IG. Got it on Facebook. All right. Greetings, everybody. Let's see. Shout out. Where you at? All right, I gotta keep that plugged up because it's about to be half. Greetings, everybody. Greetings. Come on in, book club. We're gonna do this early because I ain't doing book club this weekend. And then I pulled on when I was potting this morning. Our day energy is a 10 of Pentacles, so I still got that up there. Come on in. Oh, I gotta put these back from last night. Pop up. Crystal. Pick a crystal. Pick a card. Pick a crystal. Pick a card. Okay, we may even do that for pop up. We may even do that for we're gonna do pick a crystal, pick a crystal, pick a card for everybody that paid for pop up. Slave, Starlight, and Pandora. Y'all gonna have a pile of 1, 2, 3, and everybody that paid, that's the pile. Like I'm gonna shuffle pal. I'm gonna shuffle them up, and y'all pick a pal. That's how we're gonna do pop up. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try to do that. We're gonna do it with everybody though. You're gonna have 3 pals. You're gonna pick a pal, and then I'll replace your pal for the next one. So we got the 2020 rule we had last night on pop up and the principle. Okay, and the 2020 rule was in this. We found out last night, and so I had to pull the book out to let y'all know it really was a book called the 2020 rule. So that's the only reason why we got this book out, because we really doing this book. But when I read over the page, it mentions the 80-20 instead of the 60-40, instead of the 50 30-20 or the 50-30-10-10. The wealthy do, they live off of 20% and they invest 80%. All right, not all of them, but I guess that's what the book is talking about. So we got them books, and then we're gonna do some CEO wealthy books, like I said, for everybody. Instead of, we're gonna get off the goddess energy and the ancient civilization, and then we'll go back. We'll switch them up. I got plenty, so we'll switch them up. But we haven't done any kind of budgeting, leadership, money books at all. So in a while, we haven't. I mean, I ain't gonna say at all, but in a while. All right, and y'all, I already see a string in the celery. There's already a string in the celery, y'all. And that's at 24 hours for the romaine lettuce to grow. That's the celery right there, and it's already a string in the since this morning, since I did this morning's video. Look, it's already one there. It's already one there. And it was another one too. It's a small one. Where is it at? It's around here somewhere. I can't see it because of that stalk. But I can see it up close, but you just can't probably see it on the thing. It's already there. It is right there. There it is. It's right up in here. Y'all. And it's gonna grow out of these flower ones right here. That's what they say. So we're gonna see. We're going to see if we can grow our own lettuce and celery. We're going to see. All right. Let's go. Greetings, everybody. Where's my book club people at? Y'all don't like book club? Oh, y'all don't read? Hmm? Hmm? Oh, I got the wrong collective then. I know I ain't got the right collective then. God damn. Oh, y'all don't read? Oh, okay. Well, y'all can't be mad when people know shit and y'all don't know shit because y'all not reading. Y'all can't be mad then. You mean to tell me ain't nobody up in here for book club when I told y'all we was going to have book club this morning and last night and y'all ain't got y'all butt up in here for book club? Okay. Shame on y'all. Well, we're going to have book club. Let me share this. Let's see. Let's get some book club. So on some investing and show us how to do it. Okay, hold on. Let me share on the threads and I'll be right with y'all. I know y'all reading. Oh boy. Damn it. I gotta hold on, let me get back over here. Greetings, everybody. Shout out where y'all at. This book club. We gonna have it today, so we don't have to have it unless I want to have it on Sunday. If I have chance, we'll get back in this, probably in the same book. All right, let me find the page from last night. Now that I got some lights. Design a plan. Look at there, 2.4. Push through the completion. Okay, hold up. You're going too fast, Spirit. Look, this is just the one for today. What Spirit want me to look at. So I'm gonna put it out to the side. I guess Spirit want me to look at that too. Working on them goals. We'll go back to that because I got it out at the side, so hopefully we'll see it. All right. Look, I love the little black and red little. They got a little black and red little tie thing. I love that. Okay. Getting the right people in the right roles to support of in support of your goals is the key to succeeding at whatever you choose to accomplish. Boy, you ain't said nothing but a thing. You ain't said. I'm gonna leave that tie right there. I ain't gonna have to put no little thing. I'm gonna just make sure I know to go back over and read that on my downtime or something. Okay, here it is right here. See, yellow. We I opened up last night. Yeah, because it says 4/9/26 to right here, and it mentioned the 80/20, and I didn't even know because when I get my books, I kind of flip them and see Spirit. What do I need to know most importantly in this book? Right, I do that, and then wherever my thumb stops, that's what I look at. Well, last night when I pulled this out for book club to tell y'all we was gonna have this principles book in book club, I saw this on one of the Hulu shows with the black folks, and the girl was in the tub, I believe, reading this book. If I'm not mistaken, it was on something. It was on something on the show because that's how I found it. And so I went and got the book back in September, and I did the little flip thing. Well, last night Spirit said, okay, we're going to get this book. Because remember, I mentioned it. When I opened it up last night, y'all, you can see on pop up, this was the page because I marked it 4/9/26. I marked it for us right now. And you see the 80/20 right there. So I end up going to the 80/20 rule. I didn't even read this book yet. I didn't even know this was in the book. Because when I first got the book, look where the page was that I got when I got the book. And I showed y'all last night. I went over to this last night and I was like, oh, okay, because I'm trying to see what the chapter is about. So whenever I do that in the middle of a chapter, I go back toward the chapter so I can know what chapter it is actually, right? So I go back. We saw this. I showed y'all a little bit of that. Y'all, there's the 4-9 again. So I found this and we were going to read this today because that's why I highlighted it so we can read it. Y'all, I flip over one more time. This is when I got the book and I opened it up. So it was right in alignment with what I had originally got in September when I got the book. Y'all, I said, what? Literally pages away from it and didn't even know it. And then it said 80/20. And I said, I got the 80/20 book. And I've been had this book way before I got this book. This book is probably like almost 3 years old, if not 3 years old. And it's sitting right here in this book, the 80/20 rule. So people they're giving us hints of other people information in other books inside the information that when we get a book, we get other books. I was just shocked last night to find out that this book was right here. And I had already did that right to that book to see where Spirit wanted me to read first, because I marked it right there, but I didn't put the date, but I marked it with the thing. So that's the page I'm supposed to read first before I start reading this book. Because that's what I do. I said, Spirit, what do I need to know? What do I need to know, Spirit? Why did I buy this book? Why was I attracted to this book? Boom. And I made sure I mark it. And look what I just did. Y'all see that? That's how I start my books. And then years ago, a year or two ago, I found another man that does the same thing. He was on either TikTok or IG or a reel or a reel or somewhere, right? Let me put the date on here so I'll know. Or he was on something and he said he'd do the same thing. And I was like, I thought I was the only one that did that. That I was the only one that did that to see what Spirit wanted to know. Why was I attracted to the book at first? Like, and then you can go back and read whatever else. But there's a reason why you're drawn to a book or something. So you got to find out what, and look, it says future, present, I can't fucking make this up. I can't make this up. It literally says future, present, and past in this triangle. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. So we're going to read. We're going to try to get those couple of pages today. Look what it says. It literally says that in the book. Future, present, past. So we're going to read that along with this book. So we probably, y'all know I'll read like 5 books at a time. I used to have like 4 or 5 books on my bed at a time, reading them. I'm so used to doing multiple books that it just because of the way how I read it. I only read what I need to know at the time. So my mind ain't fucking clogged up with some other bullshit. It's just what I need to know right now for whatever I'm going through right now. What is my lesson right now? What's the information that I need to know right now? Fuck the other dumb shit. Okay, I don't need to clog my good conscience up with that. I can save that space for something later. Okay, I ain't trying to clog up all the space in my mind, and I'm not even going to do nothing with the information, because remember what I said. If you don't apply it, it's dead knowledge anyway. So what the fuck you going to get all this knowledge for, and you ain't going to be able to know where you put anything but a scatterbrain to have a whole bunch of knowledge and don't know when to use it and how to use it. You got to apply the knowledge before it becomes living, before it becomes live. Okay, you got to apply it before it becomes your life or your way of life or your way of operating or reprogramming. So having a lot of knowledge don't make you intelligent. Having a lot of knowledge having degrees don't make you. What you're applying is what counts. What you're applying every day is what really matters. All right, when you're trying to level up. It's good. You can tuck it back if you can pull it back and remember, but a lot of times I can pull it back and remember and I forget where I saw it at. So, because you'd be like, I saw it somewhere, but I don't know where I saw it at. You know what I'm saying? So, 80/20 is where we're going to start. I can see the date, I think. And y'all, I washed my hair. Y'all, and I put some garlic. I put some garlic in my hair with the spray bottle garlic that I had up here. I sprayed it. I said, let me see if this work on my hair. let me see if it work on plants, because our plants are hair. Our plants resemble, our hair resemble plants. So if you water and nurture your hair, it'll grow, right? And you put rosemary and lavender and all the other good stuff in there, and apple cider vinegar and all that good stuff in there. I said, let me try something here. Let me wash my hair. Look at there. See, Spirit knows, baby. Spirit knows. And I said, let me wash my hair. I said, then before I get ready to wash it out, I said, let me get this spray bottle of garlic that I've been spraying around the house, and let me spray my roots with it and do a little quick massage, stimulate it, let it, because by the end, everything is open because I've been had the shampoo in there, right? So I right before I got ready to rinse it out in cold water, I sprayed, and then I massaged the garlic water that I've been sitting out spraying everywhere since I've been doing these plants and gardening. I sprayed it in my hair. Y'all, it's a root stimulator. That's what it said. It's a root stimulator. Now, y'all see how long my hair is. Now, look, the shrinkage is real because I done washed it. Look at this. I done washed it, bitch. The shrinkage is fucking real. Now, y'all have seen the length of the hair, right? When I flat ironed it. When I did a soft silk press, right? Look at it now. Well, wait till I get ready to do it again. We gonna see. Look at my nose itching. If the garlic is a root stimulator. Because what better way to try it than on our hair? Because it resembles a tree. It resembles bushes. It resembles the bushes, the burning bush. You know what I'm saying? The burning bush. You got a burning bush. Yeah, you got more than one, but I'm saying, burning bush. Because you got sun up here, you got sun down there, burning bush. Y'all catch that late on the way home. All right, let's get on. All right, let's get on here and read, because I ain't finna play with y'all today. I ain't finna play with y'all today. I am not finna play with y'all today. All right, I ain't finna play with them today. I ain't finna play with them Earth Angel. I ain't finna play with them. You got 2 burning bushes. Which one you want? Okay, I catch it on the way home. Like one of my spiritual brothers say, you'll catch it on the way home. Smoke, you'll catch it on the way home. Well, y'all will catch that on the way home. You'll catch that shit on the way home. All right. Who was that? CC want to be on? Was that CC? Garlic, look, ginger garlic paste, baby. I done worked it up. Who was that? Oh, that was CC. CC, you'll be number 4. They'll pop up later after we get off here. So let me go ahead and read, because we ain't gonna be on here long. Let me get my little timer. Give myself a time, because I told you I want to get off early, because we've been doing like late nights, and I really need to rest my brain cells. You can't be tired and try to create. You gotta be well rested. Okay, so it's on 50. Hold on, see, it's on 50. There we go, everybody. 50:45 book club, and then we're gonna come back on immediately. I've done 3 quick videos today. We did 50 minutes of planting celery and romaine lettuce. You can go find that. And then we're gonna do book club for 50 minutes, and then we're gonna do pop-up, and we got 4 people, so I'm probably gonna cut it off real short. We got Slay number 1, Starlight number 2, Pandora number 3, CC number 4, and I'm gonna do a pick a crystal, pick a card type of pop-up. And if it's a lot of people, I'm gonna cut it off, and whoever pay, everybody else gonna go on tomorrow. I want to try something different. Pick a crystal, pick a card. I haven't did that in a while, and y'all gonna have to pick what pile y'all want. All right, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45. Pay whatever you want. But I'm just saying, we're gonna do pick a crystal, pick a card, so I can get off of here. All right, it's gonna still be a thorough reading. It's just gonna be 3 piles of cards, and y'all gonna have to pick. And I'm just gonna, when I cut the payment off, that means that's it. And then whoever picks 1, 2, and 3, when I go through them 3 piles, that's your reading. You're gonna take out whatever whatever energy I pick up on. You're gonna take what's yours, just like a regular reading. It's just gonna be just like a regular reading. But I haven't did pick a crystal, pick a card in a while, and I do it with these. I do it with these and the 3 piles of cards. And if we got time, we'll do a collective. We'll still do a collective because I'm only going to have 3 piles that y'all going to have to pick. You can pick the most important one. Then you can pick the second or the third one, or you can just stick with the one you want. All right. I don't care how y'all do it. We used to put them in order, like people would pick 3, 2, and 1, you know, or something like that, or 1, 2, and 3, or 3, 2, 1, or they'll just pick one and that's it. And they'll be looking at the other ones, but they'll just pick number 1. So we're gonna do pick a crystal, pick a card for pop-up this evening, so I can get off and do a little bit of stuff I got to catch up on. And I still got to plant that ginger, that garlic. I just watered a little bit, just a little dab with the coffee and the water. Baking soda, I got my baking soda now. So baking soda, and they said you can stimulate it with baking soda and brown sugar. So I got that. And I brought everything back out because I was like, the plants didn't like it in the room. So I better bring my herbs out and put them in the kitchen at least so they can hear me, you know, talking and stuff. So maybe that'll keep them growing. And so that's that. And I did my facial, and I made me a lettuce wrap. Y'all saw the lettuce wrap? I made me a lettuce wrap. I didn't have everything on it. I just had pico, and I didn't have no hot sauce, no spicy sauce. I didn't make nothing. So I grabbed some hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, and the hotter sauce. And I put on, bitch, it was good. Do you hear me? That pico with that ground turkey, ground beef, like one of the fine ground beefs, lean ground beefs. You can do ground turkey. Child, bitch. I want to get it right now and show y'all how good that motherfucker was with just that on there. The mild pico, that's all it had. I wanted it spicy, so that's why I added the hot sauce, because I wanted it spicy. I wanted to kick everything up, you know, get the circulation going. Y'all, I got up this morning and I said, what can I eat today? And after we got off with that lettuce, I told y'all I had to eat the lettuce because we already broke open the bag with it sitting over there in that corner over there by that pot. And I said, damn, I got to make this damn lettuce wrap then, because I'm going to have to go ahead and eat this lettuce. So I cleaned the lettuce off. I rosemaried up my ground beef with some other stuff. I ain't going to tell y'all my secret. And then I said, damn, this stuff sure smell good. So I went in there, got showered, and then I washed my hair, and then I came back. I think I came back, or I ate before. And I was like, this shit is good. That's when I put the picture of it up there. I was like, to not have all this shit on this thing. I was trying to make it like P.F. Chang, you know, lettuce wraps. But I ain't have all that shit, that Asian stuff, the crunchy stuff. I wanted the crunchy stuff. And I was like, you know what? You finna eat this stuff just like this, y'all. I ain't ate since. I ate like 3 of those lettuces like that. No, I had 2. I ate 4 because they were little lettuces. So I ate like 2. And I was like, damn, I'm still hungry. Let me go back and get another 2. So I got another 2. Y'all, 4 of them little lettuce things. Child. Didn't it look good? Child, listen. Listen. That was all the crunch I need in the damn romaine lettuce. I was fine. I was like, well, maybe I didn't need that old crunchy shit then. Because I sure hooked that damn shit up with that hot sauce. And I was like, this shit good. I don't care what nobody say. And it was filling. It wasn't fatty because it wasn't no bread. And all it was like a taco salad. Like if you had the shell to a taco, that's all it really was, but without the taco, without the corn taco or the tortilla or whatever. You can make it lighter like that to where you're not getting all that extra bread and carb and stuff. Y'all, that shit was good. Like I'm calling my food shit, but that shit was good. That shit was, y'all make me want to go get some more. Let me read this book. I'm going to give me another one. I'm probably going to eat that all day today. So let's see. Remember the 2020 rule and know what the key 20%. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Remember I'm sorry, y'all. Remember the 80-20 rule and know what the key 20% is. The 80-20 rule states that you get 80% of the value out of something from 20% of the information or effort. So this even in knowledge. This even got to do with knowledge and wisdom and whatever you invest in. Make sure you're getting the 20% of whatever you're investing in, basically. It says, it's also true that you're likely to exert 80% of your efforts getting the final 20% of the value. Understanding this rule saves you from getting bogged down in unnecessary detail once you've gotten most of the learning you need to make a good decision. Be an imperfectionist, whatever the word is. Perfectionist. Be an imperfectionist. Okay. Perfectionists spend too much time on little differences at the margins at the expense of the important things. There are typically just 5 to 10 important factors to consider when making a decision. It is important to understand these really well. Through the marginal gains of study, even the important things past a certain point are limited. Okay? Let me go up like this because I can see it better like this because that light. Okay, now point 5 is navigate levels effectively. Reality exists at different levels, and each of them gives you different but valuable perspectives. It's important to keep all of them in mind as you synthesize and make decisions, and to know how to navigate between them. Let's say you're looking at your hometown on Google Maps. Zoom in close enough to see the building, and you won't be able to see the region surrounding your town, which can tell you important things. Maybe your town sits next to a body of water. Zoom in too close and you won't be able to tell if there is a shoreline. Wait a minute. Be able to tell if the shoreline is along a river, a lake, or an ocean. You need to know which level is appropriate to your decision. Okay, so they're comparing it to the Google Maps, zooming in and zooming out, right? Let's go to Zoom. Let's go. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let's go to Zoom. Let's go. So we can see. Cause we got remedial people here too. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's put. Oh, did it just give me a map? Oh shit! It gave me a map. Okay. So let's go Dallas. So this is the map he's saying. So you see how you can see everything right there? Like you can see the streets and stuff right there. But then when you go like this, you can see the actual houses, right? That's zooming out. And then now you can see the actual street. But you got to go like this, like this, like this, like this to see the whole, oh shit, what the fuck you doing? To see the whole state and the river. You see what I'm saying? To see the whole, see if it's by a lake, and then you got a point like the colony is right there, right? So if I want to see where the colony is, I got to go. So he's saying judge your problems by that. See the lakes right there? Now look how far the lakes are down, because I'm going out, and it looked like it was close to it, but it's not. It's close, but it's not that close. So now look. Oh wow, look at it. It left. The lake left. It went right here. See how that's what he's talking about. So judge your problems or your situationships by thinking about zooming in and out of lake. Is that one further out? You need to worry about that one? Do I need to come in? Do I need to come in a little bit closer? Or am I too far out there thinking about some shit at the end when I need to focus on what's right in front of me? Right? Taking baby steps, taking practical steps, practical application. That's what that's what I'm getting out of it anyway. Y'all may not be getting that. Y'all may be getting something else, but that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. He's saying, think of whatever you're navigating as, okay, if I expand, is that Is that an end result, or is that a middle result, or that's a right now result that I need? What do I need? How do I need to get to this one right here in front of me? Not that one right there in the middle, not that one right there, not that 5-year projection that I got. What about the 3-year? Okay, well, what about the 1 year? Remember how you judge your goals? You judge 1 year, 3-year, 5-year. So don't think about something that's going to take 5 years. If $1 million, like they say, write in the envelope, put what you want. I'm going to be a millionaire in 5 years, and close up the envelope and don't open it till the day of 5 years. And you'll be a millionaire. I've looked at videos where people have done just that. Matter of fact, I've done that exercise. Put stuff in an envelope, close it up, never touch it till the 5-year date. So say if the 5-year is 2026, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. You won't open that envelope till 4/10/2031. You will be a millionaire by then. So why would I think far out when I need to come in and go to the steps to get me there, right? You're going to start doing the steps to get you there. But you're not going to be thinking about it because it's a long-term goal. Short-term goals, they say in budgeting and in business, is less than 3 years, or 3 years they call short-term goals, or they call it a year. They'll either say a year, you'll hear people say it's a year, or you'll hear people say it's 3 years. That's considered short-term. If they think of millions, they always try to stretch it to 5 or 10 because they know they'll most likely get it by then. But you can get $1 million in 3 years. It's doable. It's doable depending on what you do and how you get it. You know, it's doable. Hard work and ethics, it's doable. Being practical, sticking to your goals is doable. So think of it like that. That's an exercise some of y'all can do too. You can say, write a list of what you want to have by, say, 3 years. Short-term goal, 3 years, minimum 3 years, 1 to 3 years. I want to be this, or there. I want to be in this condition, or this place, or living this lifestyle by 2029, April 2029, and close that envelope up. Put that envelope up. Don't lose it. Don't put it nowhere where you ain't gonna be able to find it, and don't touch that envelope till the date. Matter of fact, put on the outside of the envelope, this envelope I started on this date, and I don't open it till 4/10/2026. I don't open it till 4/10/2029. That's the only thing you need on the outside. That's it. So you'll know when you're supposed to open it, and don't forget. And watch what happens. I'm doing that exercise now. Before we had the fire horse. Probably coming up on 2 years now. I'm probably coming up on 2-year mark. I did a 5-year because I had watched this guy's video about him doing it, and he was exactly where he said he was going to do. He was on social media doing a channel. He was exactly where he said he was going to be. And so I said, I got to try this. So I'm probably coming up on, because I don't remember what I put on it, because like I said, it's been almost probably going on 2 or 3, close to 3 years now, probably by the end of this year, probably. So I don't know what the fuck I put on there, but it's closed up. So, and you leave it closed, and you'll see whatever the little affirmations or whatever you put on there, you're going to be able to check them off. So that's an exercise for some of y'all to do, just to try and see, and just put it somewhere safe. Just put it somewhere where you're not going to lose it and hide it from yourself, but you're going to have the date on the outside, and then you'll open it up. It don't matter what color envelope, don't matter what, just write it and close it up and seal it, and boom, just let it go. Whether you want to be a podcaster, whether you want to be a millionaire, whether you want to open up your own storefront, whether you want to, do some skits or some video, just put it on there. Where you want to live, where's your dream house, what kind of car you want to have, whatever it is, put it on there, close it up, seal it, put the dates, when to open it on the outside. That's the only thing you need. And that'll tell you when to open up that envelope. And you can have an opening what do you call opening debut party, unpackaging your goals for that envelope. All right, you can have that. Now I will go show you, but I got to figure out where I think I got it. I be hiding my shit, so ain't no telling where the fuck it's at. So I'll try to find it, and I'm pretty sure this is the second year. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I did 3 years. I think I did 5, because the video said 5. So I'm thinking I did 5 years, not 3. Because like I said, some people consider short term 3 months. Some people consider short term 1 year, not 3 months. I'm sorry, 3 years, and then some people consider it 1 year. So it depends on who you listen to. But I don't think it was 3 years. I think it was 5 years. So we definitely got to be coming on 2 years, or like already in the 2-year mark. So yeah, I can't tell. I don't even know the month I did it, but I just know it's been about 2 going on almost 3. So yeah, try that exercise, y'all. Because you know what, your subconscious knows what you want, and so your subconscious is going to align you with what you want. But I kind of get what he's saying. That's why I brought up that envelope, because that's what it does. I'm not focusing on if you put 5 million or 3 million or a billionaire or a trillionaire on that envelope for 5 years, you're not focusing on the 5 million or the 5 billion. You're focusing on how I'm gonna get there. You're gonna scale it back. You're gonna scale it back and be like, okay, so I need to do this, but you're not going to be thinking about the list because it's closed up. The universe is going to do it. Oh, if you want that 5 billion, I know the quickest way you're going to get that 5 billion by 5 years. So I'm going to need you to reroute. I'm going to need you to go do this. I'm going to need you to invent something. I'm going to need you to make some type of innovative change in order for you to get that billion that you want. It won't have to be stocks like everybody else. It won't have to be real estate like somebody else. It won't have to be New York's best-selling bestseller. It won't be stuff like that. See, people think it be stuff like that. No, it's whatever the universe got for you. So however you're going to get that is how you're going to get that. Okay? And you need to be okay with it, because that's what you want. At the end of the day, you got what you wanted. So it doesn't matter how you got it, as long as you're not harming people to get it. No, as long as you're not stealing, killing, and destroying to get it. As long as you're not murdering to get it. But you're getting it in an honest way, in a good way, the way the universe wants us to get it. Because the universe, we don't have to kill, rob, and steal to get it when the universe is abundant, when Mother Nature is abundant. We don't have to do harm to other people when Mother Nature is abundant. That's bestiality. That's savage. Okay, we don't have to do all that when it's out there to get, and it's within us to get too. So we don't have to do all that. All right, I think I done preached enough. All right, let's see. We are constantly seeing things at different levels and navigating between them, whether we know it or not, whether we do it well or not, and whether our objectives are physical things, ideas, or goals. For example, you can navigate levels to move from your values to what you do to realize them on a day-to-day basis. This is what that looks like in an outline. Okay. The high level big picture. I want meaningful work that's full of learning. Then it says 1.1, subordinate concept. I want to be a doctor. Then it says subpoint. I need to go to medical school. Then it says subpoint. I need to get good grades in sciences. And then it says subpoint. I need to stay home tonight and study. God damn. Well, damn. Well, shit. The damn. We got to do all that just to be a doctor? I'm just playing. Damn. It says to observe how well you do this in your own life. Pay attention to your conversations. We tend to move between levels when we talk. Oh, hell yeah. I know I do that. Oh, yeah, I know I do that. I know I do that. Look at that. I want y'all to snapshot that so y'all can know at least that part. That's what you want to be a doctor. You got to break it down in those levels like that. So that's what I read. All right. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. 29 minutes left. Okay, so let me go back this way. Keep in mind both the rates of change and the levels of things and the relationship between them. I know this feels like we're probably talking Greek because I'm not reading it in order. So we just gonna read. When determining an acceptable rate of improvement for something, it is its level in relation to the rate of change that matters. I often see people lose sight of this. They say it's getting better without noticing how far below the bar it is and whether the rate of change will get it above the bar in an acceptable amount of time. It says that's the bar right there. If someone has been getting grades of 30s and 40s on their test, raise their score to 50s over the course of a few months, it will be accurate to say that they are getting better. Right there. Where am I at? And they would still be woefully inadequate. Damn. Everything important in your life needs to be on a trajectory to be above the bar and headed towards excellence at an appropriate pace. Okay. Now. He said, now, but you said earlier, be an imperfectionist. And now you're telling me I gotta be excellent. Huh? What? Who said that? He said don't be he said don't be a perfectionist, be an imperfectionist. And now you telling me I gotta head toward excellent in an appropriate pace. Why are you going back on your word? Okay, but I'm gonna keep going. The lines in the chart on the next page show how the dots connect through time. A's trajectory gets you above the bar, which is right there, the excellent bar, and that's the acceptable bar. Wait a minute. Where we go? A's get you above the bar in an appropriate amount of time. B does not. B goes out. Okay, so B goes long but slowly up, and A goes spike. A spikes and goes straight to the top. But B is like, I'm going to go long, and then I'm going to go up a notch. I'm going to go long, and then I'm going to go up a notch, and then I'm going to go long. And A goes from right here, shoo, just like that. So y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference? That's what A gets you there, boom, to the acceptable level right quick. But B ain't got to the motherfucking goddamn acceptable level because it's just going that way. Okay, so y'all see that? Did that make sense? Y'all let me know down in the comment. All right, y'all know I gotta break my shit down. Okay, so again, B does not. To make good decisions, you need to understand the reality of which of the two cases is happening. And that's not saying rush and do it haphazardly or sloppily or anything like that. Let's get over here. You synthesize the situation through time. Okay, let's read this because I did check this off last night because there's the orange sticker. It says, one of the most important decisions you can make is who you ask questions of. It says, make sure they're fully informed and believable. It says, find out who is responsible and whatever you are seeking to understand, and wait a minute, shit. seeking to understand and then ask them. It says listening to uninformed people is worse than having no answers at all. And then that's number 8. And then number B is don't believe everything you hear. Opinions are a dime a dozen, and nearly everyone will share theirs with you. Many will state them as if they are facts. Don't mistake opinions for facts. And it says, see, everything looks bigger up close. That's why we always say, look it up for yourself. Don't go by my word. Look it up for yourself. Do your own research. Do your own findings, okay? Gather your own findings. Everything looks bigger up close. In all aspects of life, what's happening today seems like a much bigger deal than it will appear in retrospect. Right? It says that's why it helps to step back to gain perspective and sometimes defer a decision until some time passes. That's why it's not, don't rush to go nowhere. Don't rush to be in a hurry. Hurry up and wait. Right? So you sit there and you don't, people want you to be impulsive, because when you're impulsive, you'll make a mistake. Right? So what he just said is, okay, it looked bigger up close, but if you just step back and just relax and let a little bit of time go, you'll be able to see. But then if you get up there and you look back, there's a difference, the retrospect, right? Back there, like, oh, that wasn't nothing. Oh, that wasn't that bad. But if we're looking like, we get like overwhelmed, kind of like we get anxiety because we don't know what's coming. So that's that impending doom that anxiety gives you, the fear of impending harm or doom. So if you're looking so far ahead, you get that anxiety. But again, if you're looking too backwards, you'll get depressed. But not in this book. It's just saying when you look back, you're like, oh shit, that wasn't nothing. I got through that. But before it happened, y'all were contemplating an end. You were contemplating failure, or you were contemplating, oh shit, I'm finna fuck this shit, like doom, right? But then when you get past it, you're like, man, that wasn't shit. Bitch, it wasn't shit when it was some shit when you was thinking about it before it happened, before you got through it. See how that go? So he's saying step back, because sometimes all you need is a little time. You need to take a step back, and then you get that perspective, that wide perspective on a situation or on an issue or on a goal or on a blah blah blah, or how to navigate it when it comes to this little point right here he made, right? Because it can help you with that little point right there too, is what I'm seeing. All right, so let's go. So y'all got that? Y'all following? Y'all there? Everybody there? Everybody there? My thing must have went down again. Yeah, I can't stand this motherfucking thing. Y'all there? Everybody there? Raise your hand if you're sure. Okay. So defer a decision until some time passes, because then, like, delayed gratification, almost like delayed gratification. Okay, investors say, if I don't have when I was studying wealthy people, because this wealthy people book stuff, when I was studying wealthy people books and the YouTubes and stuff, and then I got the books that they present on their channels, which is why I got these books, because they presented them on their channel. So, or I saw them on movies or whatever. And I just know to get them because they're dealing with money. All right. So when wealthy people was, they said it hire slow, fire fast, right? On one of the videos I was seeing. And then on another video I was seeing, they say, well, if I got to make some type of collaborating deal with somebody and invest my money, say like a hedge fund or something, just using that as, a teaching tool, entertainment purposes only, educational purposes only, go consult an investor. Okay, I'd self-invest. I'm self-taught. So if they needed to make a decision on whether to go with a stock or go with a hedge fund, they would give themselves 24 hours or 48 hours or 5 days or 7 days. And if they didn't have an answer, they made one and went the fuck on somewhere else and did something else. So that's all the information I gathered from this right here. Just bring it, what I've already studied, and bringing it into this right here. So they'll say, okay, say Bob, yeah, Bob, oh, I got this deal that it's gonna be oh man, it's gonna crush, man. I know this stock going. I'm scenario here. Okay, scenario here. I know it's going, man. I know you, man. We got to get on this. We got to get on this, Bob. Oh yeah, Paulette, you want in? Yeah, girl, you got. I mean, this shit finna blow. This shit finna blow, man. All the numbers, I did all the numbers. I mapped all the numbers. Blah blah blah, blase, blase, blase. They get you all hyped up, right? Because it looked what up close. It appear bigger than what it is, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Teaching. Okay, it appeared bigger because they hype. Oh, we got it. Oh, this finna hit. Man, come on, put your money together. Let's get some money. Find 10 more people. Five more people. Okay. So we done hyped it up. It's bigger than what it appears. And y'all get your money, but now this smart person like Kem Arts, she gonna be like, I don't know, Bob. I don't know. I gotta think about this, Bob. The other motherfuckers went and what? Dumped their money in it. The other motherfuckers said, boom, because they blew it up. It was bigger than what it seemed. So they went and go ahead and dumped 20,000, 10,000, 5,000. So then Kem is like, okay. My motto is wait, what? 5 days, 72 hours, 3 to 5 days before I make a decision. And if I don't have a solid decision by 3 to 5 days, I just make a decision. It's either going to be a no or I'm going to go for it, but I'm not going to get myself over the 3 or 5 days, or say just really not 3 to 5 days. It's like 1 day. So just say 72 hours. Let me think about it, Bob. I'll get back to you in 72 hours. But everybody else dumped it. And meanwhile, this person is putting the money in the stock. And I wait 72 hours. And then guess what happened? Everybody that dumped, that bought it, lost it. And guess what I did? Saved myself. Because I didn't rush because the picture appeared bigger up close. So I waited my deadline date to make a decision, whether it's 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. When you're doing some big ass purchases or some big ass investing stuff, what I learned from rich folks is that'll make or break you is can't be no scaredy cat. That's true, right? You take risks, but they're calculated risks. And that was a calculated risk I did because I waited my what? My goal was 72 hours before I make a decision, sleep on it, marinate on it, crunch some numbers myself, see what my intuition say. And even if I would have came to the 72 hours and say it crashed at the end of the week, and I came to the 72 hours and I said, you know what, Bob, I'm gonna have to pass on this. Catch me on the next one. Thanks for considering me. Now, get to that end of the week and they still lose their money or they gain, right? They get gained. And then I could have missed out on $10,000 or 20 G's, right? So it could go either way. But the thing is, what they're telling you is stick to your gun, stick to what your set goal rule is, especially when you're doing investing because it's dealing with money. So, and I just use that because I've been studying it, right? And like I said, I'm self-taught in investing. So I do it on my own. So it's teaching you to like be able to stick or just go with your answer after 24 hours. Let me sleep on it 24 hours, Bob. Okay, I'll get back to you first thing in the morning. Boom. Is it a yes? Yes. Could I miss or win? Yes. But the thing is, the more stronger strategically you do that, the more better you confirmation. The more better confirmation you get at what? Delayed gratification. Because everybody want instant riches, instant fame. They don't want to take the scenic route. They don't want to take what it takes, like letting time do time thing. Let time, divine timing, do divine timing thing. We want to try to rush divine timing, right? And that's how we mess up. That's how we get in deals and get in around with people we ain't supposed to be around and get hooked up with the wrong crowds and all that shit. Cause we thinking that, oh, I'm gonna speed this shit up. No, you're not. You ain't speeding up no more than it's gonna motherfucking speed up. You just gonna be losing out and learning some lessons along the way because you trying to rush divine timing, and divine timing gonna happen any fucking way, whatever the fuck you do. It's gonna still happen. It's gonna still be. It's gonna still be what it's gonna be. You gonna still be what you gonna be. Right? I can change my name today. Like we was talking about energy last night. I can change my name today. Guess what I am? I'm still the energy that I was born with. No matter what, I can change my name 25,000 times. Guess what I still am? That energy that I was when I was born. I can change my name 25,000 times and I'm still that damn same fucking energy. Because when they're going to put on that obituary, they're going to say, that's her when she was born. That's her when she was died. Now, she might have went by some 25,000 motherfucking other names, but this is that born name, and that's the same name when she died. Bitch, energy is all it is, bitch, and it's going to stay the same, just like I taught y'all last night in all them lessons at the end of pop-up. And I put the timestamp in the, it was on Felicia's reading, so I put the timestamp up there in the header, if y'all want to know about some damn energy. All right, so it don't matter how many times you change your name. Do it matter how many times you get married? No. And is it still you? Yes. So again, same energy, right? Stick to the energy that you want to operate in and stick to that energy, and that energy is going to work for you. Because that's the way you're doing what? Your business. That's the way you're doing your business model. That's the way you're getting ahead, is you're sticking to it. You're not like, okay, I'll do it today, or yeah, I'll do it sporadically, and then I'll wait 7 days, next deal, and then I'll wait 48 hours, the next deal. No, the wealthy was sticking to a plan. If they had some good investment, whether it was some condos or some houses or some apartments, they would go, okay, you want to get in on this apartment? We finna buy this apartment complex, blah, 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 blah. You know, all the real estate gurus. And then they'd be like, man, I don't know. Let me see the number. Give me time to crunch these numbers and that, because everybody crunch their own numbers, their own self. Or they believe the person that is doing the crunching of the numbers. And then they might fuck up. They might not get nothing. Or they might lose out. Or it might be a bad deal. Or it might be a good deal. But some of them, I'm pretty sure, they got a motto of, before I do any major purchase or any deal, I'm going to give myself 72 hours, 3 days. And I'm going to have to make that deal say yes or no. That means they're going to have to trust whatever that intuition going to say that day. Because every day it can be different, right? You can feel good and everything's a green light, and then you can feel like everything's a red light, or you can see everything is a yellow light, where you got to take caution that day, right? And so you got to base stuff off that, y'all. Like, that because people invite you, or that because people ask you, or that because people, include you, it don't mean you always got to go with it. You got to give yourself those, like, that set date of, man, if I don't, and I'm working with that shit myself too, just everyday task. I'm working with myself on that bullshit. But I'm just saying, money wise, that's the easy example, because I studied a little bit, of the wealthy folks and what they be doing. So that's why I can say it, because I've seen too many videos. And so, and I'm working with it with other areas. I'm incorporated in other areas. Don't be so quick to go nowhere. Don't be so quick to be in a hurry. Don't be so quick to hurry up and wait, as the Army say. Hurry up and wait. So it's the same thing. We got 10 minutes, y'all. But y'all get what I'm saying? So take y'all decisions and make it like, anytime I'm investing in stocks, I'm going to give myself 3 days if I'm going to buy this or not. Or if I'm going to do a hedge fund, if I'm going to be in it with somebody or not. I'm going to give myself 3 days to sleep on it. Let my spirit team, my spirit guides tell me, or my intuition tell me if it's a good deal for me. It may be a good deal for them motherfuckers, because maybe they got it to lose or win. But do you got it to lose or win is the question. Do y'all got it to lose or win? Because everything is a risk, right? But there's calculated risk. And you come out better when you got a calculated risk, don't you? More strategic when you got a plan. You don't lose as much. You don't forfeit as much, when the shit hit the fan. Or like they say, don't invest no more than what you can afford to lose. Okay, like our energy for today just on plants. Remember, I pulled the 10 of Pentacles, and look what we talking about, money. And I did this when we were planting. And I said, Spirit, what's the energy for today? Boop, 10 of Pentacles. That's the bag, bitch. That's the bag. And what am I doing? Bag, bitch. Bag it. I'm finna bag it. I'm finna bag it. I'm finna to fucking bag it is what I'm finna do. So see how Spirit worked? And we were doing planting and gardening, and I'm finna bag it with this book. Okay, I'm finna bag it. Now let's go. It says the new. It says D. New is overdue relative to great. That's why we invest and pay in insurance. It says, for example, when choosing which movie to watch or what book to read, look at this. What book to read? Are you drawn to proven classic or the newest big thing? It says, in my opinion, it is smarter to choose the great over the new. Oh my God. Just like the great over the new. But it's not good to get a new car because when you drive it off the lot, it depreciates. People go get a cash car, or people go get the year before car or a couple of years back car with low miles, under 70, under 80, under 50. I remember when I used to buy cars, when I used to go get my cars, y'all, I would make sure my cars didn't have no more than 50,000 miles on it. Because I wanted it to still be under the warranty. I wanted to still be rideable because I was doing home health. So I wanted to at least get some time in on that motherfucker, right? Before it start clunking out and shit. So I would make sure my cars didn't go over 50,000 miles when I bought them. That's how I did my cars. So I know what he's talking about when he say that. Because when you drive it off the lot, it depreciates. And they put all that fucking unnecessary damn shit on the motherfucking car for you to just have it all wrapped up in 5, 6, 7 years, and you're drowning. And you're drowning. And your insurance for full coverage damn near $200 damn dollars. You know, on top of the fucking note. Bitch, you paying $900 for a car, okay, in Texas. So for nothing. All right. And then and these motherfuckers around here can't drive a lick any damn way. All of them need to go take their driver's lesson all over again. You know, every last one of them need to. Can't drive worth shit. All right. So again, but that's how you see how he said sometimes just being in a great condition is better than getting it new. Sometimes getting a used book is better than getting a new book. And I love used books because that's why I told y'all I used to go shop at half price books because people made little notes. I got books and papers now that people made notes for me. They didn't know they was making notes for me. They was making notes for me in their book. Just how I do. Make notes for people. That another person's perspective in the book. So I love getting new books. I mean, old books, because people make notes. They write in their books, or they was leaving papers of information that I would need on my journey right now, y'all. I can pull the fucking books out right fucking now that have papers in them. And if I looked in that book, you're going to be like, they showed the fuck did. Yeah, they left me the shit in the book. That's how we do. So in that sense, great is better than new. New, you get to write, which I love to scribble in my books. So they going to have a field day. They going to be good with my books because I'll be coloring these motherfuckers up. You know, circling shit, coloring it up, jotting notes and shit. Like I haven't even, y'all probably like, why? What's wrong with Kim? She's not even scribbling in this one because I know this. That's why I know this. I know the other stuff too, but I know this, so I ain't got to scribble with this. This is not this is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not giving me no really download right now. I can talk this through, but that's why you see me scribble. Because when I come back, I want to know, okay, what I was thinking at the time, what download was thinking at the time. But I'm going to know this because I've done this. I know this. So great is better than new. And then it says, okay, and again, with apartments, right? It's better to go get a new apartment? Because I don't like to live behind nobody. Or is it great to get an older apartment where somebody lived in it? So you can do this with anything. Is it better to go get consignment clothes that still got a tag that nobody wore, or they only wore 1 or 2 times, or go to the store and buy something new out of the mall when you got to pay that mall price? So sometimes, depending on what it is, great is better than new because you're going to pay for wherever the market is, wherever their store is located at, their overhead is at. Consignment stores are damn near about hired like like that too sometimes, but sometimes you can find really good bargains, or you got thrift stores where you can find stuff that people donate but still got tags on it. But you got to just go through the little hunt, like lost and found type of attitude shit. You got to try to go through every fucking thing to find it. You know, stuff that people didn't wear or didn't touch or whatever. But it's still been in their possession. It's still been in their possession. It's still got their energy on it. You still got to wash it or sage it, you know, and get their energy off of it and clear it. So again, love like antiques. I love antiques too. So I got a lot. Matter of fact, this bowl right here came from an antique. The crystals are new. The bowl was antique. Blue my favorite color. So anything I'm like blue, you know, I want it. So this bowl was antique. Yep, antique shopping. I saged it off. I cleaned it off, and I using it. And no, my ancestors don't worry about. I know that I can read energy on antiques. I can read negative energy on antiques. I used to do it all the time, and I wouldn't even dare touch some of that shit because I can see the energy and feel the energy on it, and it was dark. So I know how to go through an antique mall and read energy on the antique mall stuff too. I'm very talented in that because I've done so many years of antique shopping. My mom did it. I did it. I know when stuff is not, you don't need to touch it. Yeah, no. You don't want to come out of that motherfucker with something on you. You gotta be you gotta be ready for that shit. You know, all that mixed energy. You know, I love the thrift store thing, and yes, you can feel it and see it. Yep. The energy is real, especially when you go to the thrift shop. Oh my God, it's suffocating in the fucking thrift shop. It's almost claustrophobic. That energy is so tight up in that motherfucker and so dense. You like, damn, what the hell is up in here? You know, God, y'all need to open the door and let this bitch out. And let these demons up out of this motherfucker. You need to go through that bitch with some sage, really. You know, that's what they really need to do. But y'all, some of that stuff, you would think it come out of a haunted fucking house. The energy's so fucking tight up in them bitches. You know, I be like, yeah, I gotta go. It don't feel comfortable in here. It don't feel too comfortable in here. I gotta leave. Most people give away their things that are unwanted or had trauma to them. And that's that energy. Exactly. It had lots of attachments to the objects in there. Yep. And didn't clear it. I don't do that to my stuff. If I'm gonna get my stuff is saged. I learned that a long time ago to sage my stuff. If I'm gonna donate, I sage my shit. I sage my cards when I donate my cards. Ain't no energy on it. About to use, but if I donate my tarot cards, they sage, honey. And I sage for weeks, bitch. Before I even turn them bitches over. I'm saging for weeks. I'm making sure ain't nothing on there. That's not, because I don't, you know why? Because I don't want to be responsible for my energy, my negative energy, or my bad day energy being on something and giving it to somebody. See, I'm a real healer. I'm real energy sensitive, driven and sensitive. So I ain't wanting my shit to get on no damn body and they have a bad episode or they have a bad, day, or I don't want to be responsible for that. I want it to be cleaned, and I'm gonna clean that bitch off about almost 2 weeks before I go donate that bitch, because ain't shit gonna be on it. I must have donated. I had a bag, y'all. At my last place, I had a bag that sat probably on the floor about 3 fucking weeks. And every time I would save in the house, I run through the bag. Shoot. I run by the bag. Shoot. I run by the bag. Shoot. You would think I didn't, child, no. I'm getting all my shit off of here. Here, you go him. You because some people don't wash stuff. Some people just get it and put it on. Some people don't, they may not have a washer. They may just get it and put it on, Now I don't really do it too much. Now I bleach everything. Now. I'll be like, fuck it. I ain't donated shit in a while. But what I don't want nobody to get is gonna get bleached or cut the fuck up. That's what it's gonna get. Ain't nobody gonna get it. Burn that bitch, burn it, So again, because people using some of everything, I cleanse it before I sell it. Yep. Or even receive it, to be honest. Yep. People see, y'all know about energy. But you'd be surprised how people don't know about energy. You'd be surprised. There's some stuff that you just have to destroy. Yep. It's some stuff you just have to fucking destroy. Yep. You can't give people every damn thing. You know, and I had to learn that. So it says, don't over squeeze the dots. It says a dot is just one piece of data from the moment in time. Keep that in perspective as you synthesize. All right. Just as you need to sort big from small and what's happening in the moment from overall patterns, you need to know how much learning you can get out of any one dot without overweighing it. All right. And that's the synthesized information, but I'm not going to go over that. Oh, it went off. It didn't even beep. What the fuck? This bitch didn't even beep. It stopped on 10, y'all, and went off. My battery must be getting... Oh, that's that weak ass battery up under there probably going. Okay, I gotta change that. It didn't even, y'all heard it. It didn't even do nothing. And it stopped at 10, and I just moved it up a little bit. It didn't even go off. All right. I'm not gonna do that. Let's get into the 2020. So because I got both of them in the title, and I wanted y'all to show. So maybe y'all might need to get both of these books together. I don't know. I didn't even buy them both together. So that was interesting that Spirit put them both together like that. All right. I just saw 1133 on there. So that was confirmation. Y'all might need to do them both together. So it says, let me get to that first part. No, that's the context. It says, this one says, progress means moving resources from low value to high value usage. Like individual, oh Lord, I can't see. Individuals, entrepreneurs, the free market shift resources. Oh, hold up. I can't. That sun done went down. Hold up, y'all. I can't see shit on this one. The page is a little bit dull on this one. All right. Like individual entrepreneurs, the free market shift resources out of areas of lower productivity into areas of high productivity and yield. But neither markets nor entrepreneurs, let alone today's over-complex corporate and government bureaucracies, do this well enough. There is always a tail of waste, usually a very long tail, where 80% of resources are producing only 20% of value. This always creates a arbitrage opportunity. Arbitrage creates arbitrage opportunities for genuine entrepreneurs. The scope for entrepreneurial arbitrage is always underestimated. Somebody put down what arbitrage means down there for those people down there. I'm going to underline this one. You see how that was kind of like calculated risk? I heard calculated risk, and I'm going to put it on there because that's what I heard. Calculated risk. See, only those that's not afraid to take risks will understand what that was saying. Where they set up that entrepreneur arbitrage, people that are bull gangs, they know, oh, I need to jump on this. When the market is shitty like now and everybody dumping, that's when the rich people go in and buy. And the consumers that are the bears, we go, oh no, you know, we sell. We get rid of it instead of holding it. We get rid of it. And the rich people are like, why the fuck would you do that? I'm just going to buy it back and resell it back to you. I'm going to get my money. You know, it's like we don't know when to do nothing because bears are consumers. That's why it's a grizzly bear, a black bear. That's why that bitch is big because it's, and a pig is big because it's consuming. So bear market is consumers. We shop till we drop, and we don't save or invest. And then bull gangs, which is investors, they wait till the market go, oh, now it's time to buy because everybody what? Dumping. They scared. They're panicking. So they don't recognize when it's a bear market or when it's a bull market. So you got to recognize, and follow the bull. The bull is the leader. So follow the bull. Always follow the what? The bull. Always follow the what? What? The wealthy always follow the what? The dollar. The dollar. The second house represents value, currency, money. The second house, bull game. Always follow the bull, not the bears, not the scary cats. The scary cats are the bears. Yeah, the bull, because the bull is driving the market. The bull is the leader. Follow the leader. The leader is the bull. The leader is the bull. Okay. That's the money house. That's the currency house. That's the value house. That's the self-worth house. Follow the value, right? If you get it, you get it. If you do a little marketing, you will know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of talking like parable, but spiritual, but physical too. All right. So again, a few people add most of the value. Let me see. A few people add most of the value. The little boy, got my lips dry. What the? Okay. Ooh, I must be channeling. The best people, meaning the people best fitted to what they are doing, and doing the thing that makes the most money, generate enormous surpluses, usually far beyond what they are allowed to take out. Normally, there are very few such people. The majority add little more than they take out. A large majority still often the majority. A large minority, still often a majority, take out more than they contribute. This misallocation of resources is greatest in larger and more diversified corporations. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. Let me look at this chapter. Let me hold up, y'all. I gotta see what the fuck I'm reading. Oh, it's right there. The vital few give success to you. Oh my fucking God. Listen, I didn't even fucking know. I had to say, like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the chapter, y'all. Look at the motherfucking chapter. 8. What come around, go back around. It said the vital few give success to you. That, you know what that means? You don't have to have a big collective to be successful. You don't have to have millions and followers and subscribers, because guess what? You can have all the millions, but they not give you nothing, because you're not giving nothing of value to them. That's what I just saw there. That's what I just saw there. Quantity over quality. And I literally said that last night. Quantity over quality. I literally just said that shit last night in pop-up. That because you have a whole lot of subscribers don't mean they're donating. And that's why people are jealous and mad of us over here at KU, because I give back to y'all. I show y'all how to manifest and we're doing manifestations together, so everybody get to use the collective energy on our book club and on our collectives, on our candles. I'm not even being stingy with the fucking candles, and you would think that's weird. Like, why this girl doing candles on live and letting everybody benefit from it? Because you know why? At the end of the day, if they do get something off the candle, guess where it's coming back to? It's coming back to me, because I'm the one doing the candle. So and then plus what? They gonna come back and return, and then maybe one day they'll buy a candle. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll repay it forward. I don't know. Don't care. But I'm just saying it's for those that pay. So, but you would think, like, why would I close off my gift? Like, see, my gifts make room for me. I'm hella bad with the fucking candles, baby. The candles be candling and channeling and firing. So I'm good with it. Why would I hide my gift? My gifts make room for me. They bring me customers. They bring me new customers and new clientele. So why would I close myself off? Why would I limit myself? Why would I limit my gifts and talents? Huh? For fear of somebody fucking trying to steal my shit. They've been doing that shit any fucking way. So why the fuck would I stop and let them get the privilege? Huh? Why would I do it? Why? What benefit would it be? What? They gonna know who the real person is anyway, because they can't do none of the shit I can do anyway. So it said they bring the collective guidance as well. You are a teacher. Yeah. Your candles are high quality. Exactly. Confirmation. Yep. Confirmation. So she had the vital few give success to you. So in other words, quality over quantity. You could think, because they got 50 something million people, people could not even be buying their products. They want new flavor. They want somebody new. They want fresh. They want somebody new energy, fresh energy. I've done it. You do it when you're doing shopping, do you not? Do you not do it when you're doing shopping? You go to the store, you're like, yeah, I'm tired of going to this store. I'm going to go somewhere else. Oh, I'm tired of going to this church. I'm going to go somewhere else. We do that naturally. We want fresh. Well, we think we want fresh, right? So old can be played out, right? People want fresh ideas, fresh meat, fresh ideas, fresh innovation. Why would I hide my gifts when I'm an innovator? When I'm here to innovate? Why would I hide myself? Huh? No, I'm gonna be right up in the front, like a bull gonna be in the front, leading the pack. Okay, leading the whole goddamn yard, bitch. That's what I'm gonna be, right there in the front. All right, like a bull gonna do. Lead, follow the leader. Okay, the bull. All right, follow the bull, because we ain't scared to go out there and do some shit. We ain't scared not to take risk or not to do. We just use strategic methods. Right? We analyze every fucking outcome and angle in a motherfucker. Okay? We go, okay, yeah, And then he gonna say what? Hurry up and wait. And he gonna say, okay, yeah, stand back for a minute. Stand back for a minute and see what the fuck happened now. Oh, I thought so. See? That's a bull for you. That's a bull. A bull use a senses. Matter of fact, I still got that Bob the Billionaire card sitting up there with that Taurus on there. See that bull right there? That's that bull right there. That's that bull right there. Like I say, my motto is I build or I bulldoze, but I don't bullshit when it comes to business. All right? I don't bullshit when it comes to business. I build or I bulldoze. I build a bull. A bull can build or bulldoze. Money can build or what? It can implode. It can detonate. It can destroy shit, right? What they use money to do: tear down buildings and build what? New buildings. Tear down houses like Dry Jones do, and go build an AT&T stadium over there. He used his what? Money. That's bull game, bitch. Child, y'all can't tell me nothing about these motherfuckers right here. Okay, I need to see confirmation. Now I want to ring confirmation. Look, and then it went off. That my battery going. I had to see what the hell, because it lost me when I read that. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? And I had to go see, and now it's talking about the 8, and the 8 is sitting right there. So that's Scorpio energy, right? What come around, go around. What you put out in the universe coming back. It don't matter as long as you're touching lives, you're making changes, and you're making positive progression. That's perfection. Equalizer. Denzel Washington said that. All right. It said the 80-20. I'm skipping right here because it said beyond the top 10. And then I'm just seeing 80-20 sticking out at me. It says that 80-20 is so pervasive because it is a reflection of deeper forces ruling our existence. It is time to draw these strands together. Okay. 80-20 principle comprises radar and autopilot. The radar gives us insight. It helps us spot opportunities and dangers. The autopilot allows us to stroll around our business arena and talk to customers and anyone else who might matter, knowing that we are still in control of our destiny. The logic of the 80-20 principle requires us to grasp and internalize a few simple points. We can then easily think 80-20 and act 80-20, whatever we are doing, in whatever we are doing. Okay. Oh, so you can use this shit the whole, like, 360, huh? You can use that everywhere. Because if you can think 80-20, then you'll start to act and become the 80-20, right? A few things are always much more important than most things. It is invariably true. This is invariably true, yet difficult at first to credit unless we have numbers or 80-20 thinking to guide us. Most things always appear most important than the few things that are actually more important. Even if, y'all, never mind. I'm woo, spirit cracking me up. Even if we accept the point in our minds, it is difficult to make the next hop to focus action. Keep the vital few in the forefront of your brain. Now, I need the red marker on that note. Keep, wow. Oh, I got the goosebumps on my right side when I did that. Okay. 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 So keep the vital few in the forefront of your brain, and that's the name of the title right there. The vital few give you success. So you don't need a less is it's like that less is more that was talking, I believe, in this book a minute ago. Buying the great instead of the new. The less is more. So you don't have to have a whole lot of following, a whole lot of people you to be successful. You can get it from just a little, right? A car is still a car. It's going to get you from A to B. It's still a car, whether it's new, whether it's old, whether it's a cash car, right? So it's about the soul tribe. It's about the impact. It's about what you offer. It's about your emotional intelligence and what you're giving back to those people that they can see, like I said, the difference in their lives, the changes since you come into their sphere of influence, right? Thank you for allowing me into your sphere of influence. And y'all be like, thank you, Kem, for allowing me into yours. Because we're allowing each other to what? To overlap, right? To come together and overlap and get something of value out of Kem that she giving to y'all, extend to y'all, and y'all giving something to Kem that so she can keep giving. Like, you see the overlap? See the circle 8? Y'all give, I give. Y'all give, I give. Y'all give, I give. Right? Y'all give, I give. Y'all give, I give. So it's an equal exchange over here is why I'm successful, plus of my characteristics and stuff and my integrity and stuff. And y'all see me as somebody that's trustworthy, and y'all see me as somebody that goes above and beyond. And we have fun, and we laugh, and we giggle, and we cry till we laugh and our stomach hurts. We probably even cry and fart. All right. You know, some of y'all, I'm just saying, see what I'm talking about? That spirit. Look, and I fall on the floor like I did the other day, and spirit be like, okay, Kem gonna be on the floor laughing, and I'm gonna trip her ass up and break the ice because somebody out there feeling down. That could have been somebody that was feeling like not good about themselves, like suicide or crying because they got a divorce, and then here they go, come see me fall on the fucking floor with my big ass, and then laugh, and then realize life ain't that serious, right? And life is not that I need to do that, right? You never know why spirit does, and who. That could be somebody that lost their job and they don't know where they was gonna turn. And then this breaks the ice, and then they get some type of clarity, and now they get an idea to start their own. Y'all don't y'all y'all cannot put nothing past spirit. Spirit has a way of the most simplest things that get somebody to just look the other way and it be what they need. But spirit will use us to do it. It's spirit will use us to do it, to get the person to just, look that way, and boom, there your answer. Boom, there your answer. Boom, there's your answer. You see what I'm saying? And it be right there, but at first we don't see it because, right, the big picture, like it said, the picture in the face, you don't see it because it's what? It's right up close. You got to step back, not be in a hurry, delayed gratification, boom, 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 then you get it. Like I told y'all, which is weird because Gaia, my girl. But listen, y'all know I've been tired doing all these late night readings and stuff, and I've been gardening for a week, and then I wake up and I'm getting 3-4 candles, and you would have thought that I wouldn't have been able to do that out of what? Because I've been running on, late nights, right? We've been doing late nights. But it wasn't the late nights. You know what shifted the energy? The gardening shifted the energy. So just by me shifting my focus of attention off of y'all on me, the creativity came in again. Y'all see how that worked? It was only because I shifted my fucking attention on myself and gardening that the block was moved. The creative block was moved. And then I get 3 candles. I wasn't even trying to fucking do no fucking candles. I wasn't even wanting to do no damn more candles. Like, what? Universe, sit your ass down and shut the fuck up. You gonna get these goddamn candles. So I'm sitting there like, I'm not fucking trying to do no fucking candles. Why am I doing candles? I ain't trying to do no more fucking candles. I'm tired. Okay? I want to do something else. Gaia. But guess what? I got to step back and let what? Time do time thing. Because guess what those candles are doing? They're taking me somewhere. I just don't know where. But they taking me somewhere. So I got to just sit here and do the motherfucking candles that they giving me. Because they taking me somewhere and I don't know where the fuck they taking me. Y'all see how that works? We want listen, we want the dream to look like we envisioned it. But $1 million, bitch, is $1 million. It don't matter how you get the fucking $1 million. Yeah, dude. Don't kill nobody for it. Don't murk nobody for it. Don't steal, no rob a bank for it. Yeah. So it do in the point, but I'm talking about in the way spirit give you. I'm talking about in the way spirit is guiding you. I want $1 million, but hell, I'm thinking $1 million gonna come from a tarot business or yoga or Reiki, and spirit like, no, $1 million ain't coming for no goddamn in that way, because that ain't the market, that ain't the one for you. See, that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. It doesn't matter how, you just got to be open to wherever spirit is guiding you and be on that journey with spirit. Like, I don't know where them fucking candles going. You think I know? I don't know what the fuck I ain't want to do no goddamn more candles, y'all. Why spirit keep doing me like this? I don't know. And I'm like, okay, goddamn, why you okay, go with it. It's creativity. It's sparking creativity, right? Open to receive. It's all about being open to receive. It's not about, well, I don't want to do that, spirit. I ain't want to do that. If I hadn't, when spirit told me to pick up tarot cards in 2019, if I'd have said no, and I did say no, and spirit like, yeah, you is. And I said, okay, because I knew to listen to spirit, because I ain't had nothing else. I ain't have a job at that point. So I was like, shit, I guess I am then. Shit, I'm going to be your bitch today, spirit. Okay, I'm going to do what the fuck you want me to do. But guess what? If I hadn't have took it, if I'd have said no, like I said no, and then if I had said no in my actions, I said no with my fucking mouth, but my hands got to picking up them fucking cards and doing some other shit. Because I really said, no, I ain't doing that. What am I going to do that for? I don't want to do that. And as you know, my hands was doing it. I wasn't doing it. The hands was doing it. So I say that to say this. I wouldn't have been here, right here, where I'm at right here, if I had said no back then, which I did, and then didn't do anything. Who get that? Who get that? If I'd have said, I already said no to spirit, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm here to do. And spirit was like, yeah, you is finna take them fucking cards and put them motherfuckers in your hand. And I said, okay. Okay. And so the cards brought me here. 2019 brought me to 2026. Right? Y'all see that? Wasn't a fucking candle in the picture, though. It wasn't no candles in the picture back in I was buying candles from other people, though. I didn't have my own candles, though. And now I'm sitting up here like, I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing something new. This is a new fire horse year, right? And I'm getting on the ball with my stuff I've been wanting to do, my old projects and all this stuff. And I go do gardening. That's a new project. And boom, shift the energy, shift the vibration, dust my ass off. She cleaned my motherfucking ass off. This thing right here, Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, grounded my ass playing in that dirt for 7 fucking days in a fucking row. From 4-5 till today. And I nearly planted everything that I love to fucking eat. That I love to eat. Right? According to the fire horse, right? And then I'm sitting up here like, well, why are you giving me new candles? Because I'm not trying to keep doing candles at this point. I'm tired of doing candles. Y'all heard me say for 3 months, we going to have less candles, right? And we end up having more candles. And I'm saying we going to have less candles, y'all. I ain't doing that many. It's my birthday month. I got fucking 4 new motherfucking candles, y'all, my birthday in 2 fucking weeks. And I'm sitting up here like, I'm not trying to do no candles, God. What you doing? They taking me somewhere, but I don't know where. See, that spirit got the blueprint. Spirit got the map. Spirit got the map. Spirit guiding me. My ancestors are guiding me. So I don't know where they're trying to go with this, but I must not be finished with the candles yet. So I must not be finished with the candles yet. So we're going to keep doing the candles until I figure out what the fuck they doing. You see what I'm saying? Gaia is amazing. I can't say thank you enough. Listen. Look, Spirit's showing how much your gifts are growing, and we definitely see it. Oh, thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, April. Because I'm sitting up here like, but listen, all I know is I want $4 billion. Listen, she like, well, you want $4 billion, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want them doing candles. Yeah, I want $4 billion. Listen, I want 4 million, 4 billion, 4 trillion. I won't, listen, that bag, you see that bag card I pulled out? Listen, she said, what? I know the quick, Mother Universe saying, well, I know the quickest way to get you there, not in a hurry, quickest way. I know the route to get you there the quickest. You see what I'm saying? I know which way, with your gifts and what you've already been doing and who you are already now, I know what's going to get you there the quickest. Now, am I saying candles going to give me $4 million? Not necessarily. Can it? Anything's possible. Anything's possible, right? Anything's possible. We don't know that. We don't know that till we get there, right? We don't know that till we get there. And a lot of people can think, well, that ain't nothing. How the hell is she doing that? Just candle. What? That's just candle. How's she doing that? How they doing that with candle? How they? See, your mind is limited. It ain't about how and what it is. It's about who I am. It's about who I am. Y'all looking at, well, I don't know why they paying for candles, man. Anybody can get a candle. No. It's who I am. That's the difference. It ain't got, you think it don't got nothing to do with candle. Yeah, it may not. It's not about the candle. It's about who I am. Who is she? Everybody got something. Remember we was talking about energy last night, right? And your signature is your fucking signature, and nobody can duplicate it. Nobody can destiny swap with you or nothing, because that is your fucking energy. I got up this morning and I said, Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. Ain't gonna been with one Michael Jackson. Prince changed his name like 2,500 times, and he came back to Prince, and he still was Prince every time, wasn't he? That's your energy. Nobody can steal it. So that's what I'm telling y'all. My nose itching, confirmation. That's what I'm telling y'all. You think, oh, well, if she can do the candle, I can do it. No, because you're not me. So you can't do the candle. Yeah, you can do the candle. You may not be successful as doing a candle as Kem Arts. Everybody did music, but nobody was successful as what? MJ and Prince. So everybody does music, but you're not as successful as them because it's them. It's who they are. Now do y'all get it? So you got to stop comparing yourself. Somebody kissing me on my cheek and my kneecaps and thighs is tingling. So it's not about the candle. It's not about the music that MJ and Prince do. It's who they are. Do y'all get that? And if you're following everybody else, you're not following who you are, who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be aligning up to, or what the universe or your ancestors is trying to line you up because you're comparing. You're comparing. So you're not going to get there. I just want money. I just want to be okay. I just want to be stable. I just want what I want. And the universe is like, okay, well, you're going to have to go this way to get it. And I'm like, but I don't want to go that way to go, but you're going to have to go this way to get it. That's what I'm trying to show y'all and teach y'all. You can't go the way people are going. You have to go the way you are going. Everybody reading tarot. Does that mean everybody going to be successful reading tarot? No. But is it a stepping stool for everybody? Yes. But we don't know where everybody's stepping stool after they're done with tarot, where it's going to lead them, just how y'all didn't know it was going to lead me to candles. Nobody knew that. I didn't even fucking knew that. I was okay with buying them from everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I already bought into who I am. That's me paying it forward into putting money back into myself and my education and my knowledge and my wisdom of herbs and candles. And what I do herbs and candles, right? That's how you know you're in the right energy of who you are and you're doing what you're supposed to until spirit move you to the next creation. So I got to ride this wave until I get my money, you know, until I get my bag. I got to ride this wave. I got to keep doing these candles, got to keep flipping these cards, got to keep having book club, got to keep, you know, doing some gardening, which she already moved me again because she moved me to gardening, right? But she moved me to garden to get all y'all energy off of me. That's what she did. All y'all projections and evil eye. She put me in my element. And I'm a Taurus, and that's my element. So everybody got to be in their element. If you want to win, you got to be in your element. My element is earth. It's Taurus. It's earth and fire. Earth and fucking fire. Bitch, I'm up here playing with earth and fire. I'm in my fucking element. I'm in my sign. I'm in my... Do y'all get it? You want to win, you got to get in your element. That's the way to win. Then your gifts make room for you. And I heard a brother say it just this morning. I say, you sure right, because I've been saying that shit for over 5 fucking years. Get in your element. Your gifts will make room for you. Get in your element, your gifts will make room for you. And that's exactly right. I'm in my Taurus earth element. Right? And so Gaia just dust all y'all little negative ass energy off, playing in that fucking dirt, you know, grounding my ass and stuff. So she was just getting all the energy off, all the blocking, all the projections, all the haterade, all the, you know, people that, now I ain't talking about y'all that love me. I'm talking about the motherfuckers. All them. She was getting all that energy off. Those, the googly eyes, the evil eyes and all that stuff. Because she had to clear. And then, like I said, 4 or 5, and I already got 4 new candles after playing in the dirt. She gave me one this morning, one yesterday, one a couple days ago, and one another day. I said, I ain't trying to do no damn more candles. But these are good candles, though. They're Gaia candles. They're Gaia candles. Watch when I tell you. I just showed y'all. Listen, confirmation. Whoop, see, I just listen. I had to take a picture. Y'all don't know these candles, but I had to take a picture. I had to take a little picture. This bitch was jumping, baby. Look, this was the one this morning. This bitch, I lit this bitch at 11:33, y'all. And while I was lighting this one, that's when I washed my hair and put the garlic on my hair. That's when I put the garlic on. When I said, "Oh, let me try the root stimulator. Let me put the garlic on my hair since it's good with plants. I'm gonna put it on in all my vegetables. I'm gonna put it on my hair and see what happens. I'm gonna try that too, because our hair is a plant. Okay, it's a tree. It's a bush. Okay, y'all. 11:33. Look at this candle. Look at that candle in the middle. Do y'all see that candle? They all lit. And look at the candle in the middle. Straight down to nothing. I looked over. I said, oh, this gonna be a badass candle. I said, what? Literally, y'all, it burnt all the way down. I said, oh, this gonna be a good candle. I said, oh shit. Woo. Y'all. I said, hold up. Hold up now. Hold up. I was like, oh, this candle gonna do some damage here. Look at it. Okay. Or 10:30, whatever it was. Oh, it went out. No, I don't even know. Wait a minute, which one is this? Yeah, this is the one this morning. What time is it? Yeah, it's 2:30. Look at there. Look at that candle. Look at that candle. That candle is down in the middle, and them two sitting up with the flame. Y'all, that candle finna be some damage candle, baby. That's gonna do some good stuff. Yeah, and there's my look at my lettuce wrap. Look how succulent that look. Look at that succulent lettuce wrap. Child, you can't tell me I ain't did nothing this morning. Child, you can't. I'm about to go get this again, y'all. This thing was so good. When I say it was so good, I'm gonna sure enough lose some weight. I'm gonna sure enough lose some weight. Literally, y'all. Literally. And then, literally, I'm gonna lose some weight with that salad. I mean, that's my lettuce wrap. I tried to make me a lettuce wrap. Okay, I really did. But that's the candle that they gave me this morning, and I was like, oh my God, you cannot have done this that fast, Mother Nature. Yes, she has. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire with candles. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you gotta see how spirit is unfolding the path, right? Spirit is moving the path, like the path is moving. You may not feel like it's moving because I've been doing this, like I said, 2019 on these cards, and it didn't feel like it was moving. It just felt like I was just doing cards. I was enjoying what I was doing. And that's why you can get up every day and do what you do and have fun. And the universe, I showed the universe I enjoy what I do because every day I got up here, I had fun doing it, right? I have fun doing it. So the universe is like, I'm going to keep her going. I'm going to keep her doing it. She happy. She in that childlike energy. She's in her element. She's happy. She's comfortable. She's relaxed. She's helping other people grow and elevate and not worry about their problems. And she's teaching them what she knows. And she's not being a gatekeeper. She's not being stingy. She's sharing everything that she knows and and she's having fun doing it. So the universe gives you more of what you what? Love. The universe gives you more of what you what? Enjoy. So being in your element is something y'all going to enjoy when you find whatever that is, right? Whatever that is for y'all. And then you love doing it. You're going to love doing it. And it's going to show you love doing it. It's going to show you love doing it. And nothing feels as good as to fit and relax. Self-love is where it's at. Yep. It says, if the whole KAU get on the candles, you will be. Luna said, if the whole KAU get on them candles, you will be a millionaire. Like, right? For real, right? It said, when someone tries to offer me cheese puffs or something like that, I am actually feel nausea. Oh, yeah, the cake looks good and all that, but I know it's not gonna feel good. What cake? What cake? What cake, Chrissy? Y'all see what I'm saying? Stop showing us you hungry. I'm about to go get me one. Listen, but y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop comparing and do whatever it is like Spirit wants you to do. Because like I literally told Spirit no. And I knew better because I listened to Spirit. I was like, I'm not doing that. Spirit like, yeah, you is. And I'm like, okay. With an attitude. Like, okay. I got to do this shit here. I don't want to do this shit here. You know, literally that was my attitude, y'all. That literally was my attitude. And I knew to listen to Spirit because I listened to Spirit. But I was like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up for this. Where did shit come from? Shit, I guess I signed up for it. I don't remember. I guess I signed up for it. Don't remember. It's got to be leading me somewhere bigger, y'all. It's got to. It's just a stepping stone. I know that. It's a stepping stone. But I'm just saying it's leading me somewhere bigger. I just don't know yet. We don't know yet where it's leading me, right? But you can tell it's leading because it's grown. Like you said, it's grown. We've grown. KAU has grown. Y'all have grown. It's leading us somewhere. All of us. That's why I say y'all got the best seat in the house, because it's leading us somewhere, and y'all the first KAU collectives, the class. So y'all gonna be like, yep, I was there from the day one to the day one to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9ers, right? I was there from the beginning. I knew she was gonna do this. I knew it was gonna come because she was all in it, you know. And that's why you got to get stuff your all. That's why you got to enjoy what you do every step of the fucking way. You got to enjoy what you do every step of the fucking way. You can't be slipping on your gifts. You can't be sleeping on your gifts. You can't be sleeping on your talents. Why would I sleep on my talents and my gifts? You can't. People want you to dim them down because they want to take your opportunities, or they don't want you to take them opportunities that's meant for you in this lifetime. So they'll tell you, don't use your gift. Don't tell nobody what you can do. I saw that shit on fucking TikTok and all that shit back in 2020. I said, like, fucking hell, y'all some scaredy ass motherfuckers. I ain't finna be scared of shit. Okay, I'm finna show my gifts, because why would I hide my creator, that I got a creator, from my creator, when my creator gave me the gifts to show the world that I got a creator? Why? My nose itching. Why? Because it says if you be ashamed of your creator, that your creator gonna be ashamed of you, right? So why would I lessen my gifts and not let the world see my gifts that my creator blessed me with, my higher self blessed me with, my most high blessed me with, so that other people can tap into what their most high got for them, or what their creator got for them? Gatekeeping, bitch. People don't want y'all to know they ain't tapped in like they say they tapped in. That's why. Spell work will make you tapped in, but it ain't the real tapped in, right? It'll make people seem like they tapped in. Scary ball will make people seem like they tapped in, right? Necromancy and all that, the Ouija boards and all that stuff. It'll make people seem like they're tapped in because they're using something. Like, I'm using cards, but I don't need the cards. You know, it's like we're a candle putting the candle with for someone else. Yep. Someone else, like you did for us in so many ways. Yep. Lighting the candle, getting people to tap into their inspiration, to see what they got in them. Like, if Kim got some gifts, surely I got some gifts. Let me see what my gifts are. It ain't got to be the same fucking thing I do. It ain't even got, we can all have the same gift and do them different ways and use them in different forms. And across the board differently. We don't all have to use them doing candles and cards, but we can all have the same gifts, right? You see what I'm saying? Everybody got gifts, but you got to see how it works for you in that element, so you can get the benefit out of it. So you can get the most out of your gifts, the success, the money, the bag, the whatever you want, the clientele, the customers, right? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because we all can do cards. You know, we all can learn cards. We all memorized the Bible at some point too, didn't we? So we all can do cards. That ain't nothing. That's not the cards is not the gift. Okay. The cards is the cards. The card is not the gift. The gift is in you. The gifts is in you. The cards is just tools, right? Tools. Like I told y'all years ago, one of my patients said, use the tool. Don't let the tool use you. When he was describing the phones and us looking at the phones, and one of my patients that I used to go see in home health told me that. Now I hear everybody say it because I've been saying it for so long. Now everybody have adopted it, and that's fine. But y'all stealing from something that came as my lesson and my knowledge and wisdom and my intellect, and I relayed that, and that's what the doctor said. The doctor said, you know, use the tool. Don't let the tool use you. And now everybody running with it, which waters it down and don't make it be like the lesson that it was meant to be, you know, which cheats other people in the process, because it don't come from the person's mouth that actually heard it, you know what I'm saying, or actually thought of it, or actually said it. The ability to connect and disconnect takes skill, just as you say. Yep. Yep. I just keep doing me. That's right, Chrissy. Yep. Just keep doing you. Just keep doing you. Just keep doing you. And I like to see them prosper. Yep. I enjoy others. Yep. And that's the whole point. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Because I want to see people prosper. I don't want to be the only. I keep telling y'all that over and over again. I don't want to be the only one prosper. Because if I'm the only one prospering on my platform, I'm doing something fucking wrong. I'm not supposed to be the only one prospering. Anybody on any platform is not supposed to be the only person prospering. The collective that follows them should be prospering too, because that's a interconnected energy. Confirmation. That's a collective energy. So if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and they're taking in the information, they supposed to be profiting. Now I ain't say profit off of stealing from me, but you supposed to be profiting. Profit. That's all, folks. You're supposed to be profiting off of like something in your life coming into fruition and paying it forward, and it's working for you, or you're seeing the reward or whatever that is, right? Whatever that growth, whatever that thing was for you that you came here to get from me, or you came here to learn from me so that you can go back and apply it to your daily life, and then it yield its fruit, right? Because Venus is a balance scale. I'm a balance scale, like I'm Venus. So I'm a balance. Venus is balanced, okay? She's balanced. It ain't about me taking from y'all and y'all not getting nothing. That's not balanced to me. That's not balanced. It has to be balanced. Y'all have to get some. That's why I say you can't sit under me and not learn nothing, because I don't allow that. And I don't even do it with myself. I ain't sitting on nobody I ain't fucking learning from. So I got to get something out of it if I'm going to sit there and listen to them yak, 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 yak. Okay? They got to be teaching me something of emotional value, intrinsic value, something that I can use and take with me, and I know how to apply it and I know where to apply it. Just how you saw me break this down, like this money part, but I was using the car, and I could use it in clothes, and I can use it in relationships. That's what I mean. When you got something of value, you should, wherever you're needing that little bit of tidbit information, you should be able to apply it in your money house, your friendship house, your love life house, your action oriented house. How it said think 80-20 and act. That's masculine energy, right? So that means I said, what? I ain't doing that. And Spirit said, yes, you is doing it. And my hands was what? My actions of doing it, or my deeds. And I've done good things with these hands, right? I've done good deeds with these hands. I got magical motherfucking hands. So Spirit used my own goddessy energy and worked it through my hands to give back to y'all. So the gifts make room for you. So I'm utilizing my gifts, the power and the energy that's in my hand to heal the sick, right? To heal the sick is in my hands. That's why y'all, I can throw it to y'all and y'all can feel it. And because that's the energy in my hands, right? So I didn't know that that's what Spirit was doing. Somebody kissing me on my cheek and my thighs and my kneecaps got the goosebumps. I didn't know Spirit was doing that, because I was thinking like cards. I was like, cards. I ain't fucking with these damn things. I want these damn things. I ain't trying to do this. I wasn't ashamed. I just didn't want to do it. I wasn't compelled to be a reader like that. That's what I'm telling you. And it's really like, yeah. So yeah, I am. I am. I'm doing it now, because I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And I didn't know it was going to be this much fun. I didn't know I was going to have this much fun. So then it got to what? It unlocked my other talents of what? Humor, of laughter, of joy, of lighthearted energy. It unlocked all that and more, which I was funny with people anyway. People can tell you I was funny anyway with conversations. That's just going to be me. But I got to do it more is what I'm saying. I got to do it every day. I picked up the cards. And now my candles is candling and channeling, because what? That's my energy. So now Spirit moved it to my candles. Now Spirit moved it to my food, right? So now I'm still utilizing what? My hands. The way the universe, I was a nurse all these years. I did hair. So I still use my hands, my energy in my hands. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm using the element of earth. And what does hands represent? What does hands represent? I told y'all this a while back. It's 5 things we got. Hands represents your deeds, your dealings. What have you done worthwhile, worthy with these deeds, with these hands, with these dealings? Did you make shady deals? Did you make corrupt bargains and deals, and you know you was gonna rip Kim off and you took her money and you knew you was gonna rip me off? You see what I'm saying? What deeds have we done with our hands? And your feet bear witness to your deeds. And I taught y'all that over 6 years ago. Deeds and your witnesses are your feet, because your feet and your hands go together. And your feet can't take you nowhere. Your hands ain't going to be there. And your hands touch something, your feet going to bear the witness, because the soul under your feet and the soul in your hand is going to bear witness. So nobody can say what they have not fucking done with their hands and their fucking feet. Because if it went to mischief, you did devilish work with your hands. You did evil shit with your hands. You made a deal with somebody else to attack somebody else. You took money under the table, over the table, however you swindled the shit. Your deeds and your feet and your hands gonna bear that fucking witness for your ass. Now y'all see? You can't go nowhere without Mother Nature knowing what you've done right and what you've done wrong. And nobody can make none of my shit be wrong. None. My shit done right here in my house, where I'm in my element, where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So they can't make my work be evil spoken of. They can't make my shit be mad and evil, because my deeds is right here. Everything is right here. Right? So now y'all see, right? I ain't running the mischief. I ain't going in somebody else's house that when they not there. I'm not stealing nobody else's money. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying now? Your hands bear witness. Your feet bear witness. That's y'all testimony. That's y'all energetic segment. So we can't walk nowhere on this grid, on this earth, that got ley lines and meridians in it, and so do we, that she don't know where everybody's footsteps is pitter-pattered and titter-tattered and did-it-this and did-it-this. Y'all see what I'm saying? So people ain't getting away with nothing. They ain't getting away with a damn thing. And that's why a lot of them are shamed, because they know they made deals with the fucking devil. They know they sold their soul. They know they did some shit that caused somebody else some hurt, some harm, pain. And now they remorseful. Now they can't even take it. Now they can't even bear what the fuck they done did. They got to live with that. They got to live with that. Because they, every day, their hands and their feet gonna bear witness to what they did. They're gonna have to live with that guilt. They're gonna have to live with that shame. They're gonna have to live with that regret. They're gonna have to ask their creator for forgiveness. They're gonna have to ask y'all creator for forgiveness. Or they're gonna have to come to y'all and ask for forgiveness. Not everybody have to come to the person to ask forgiveness, but they do. Some people do, because they won't even let these motherfuckers go until they come in and say verbally that they sorry. That's how some people get their ass beat the fuck down, that they gotta go and put that shame look on their face and say, I'm sorry for stabbing you in the back. I'm sorry for stealing from you. I'm sorry I didn't do this, or I didn't believe in you, or da-da-da, I let you down, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Some people, ancestors and the Most High, make them go do just that. Else that monkey don't get the fuck off that back. You hear me? That trouble finds their ass and go with their ass everywhere until they make amends, until they make atonement. My nose itching. Confirmation. Because it depends on what they did. It depends on the bloodline. It depends on who they assaulted. It depends on who the person is. Like I said, it's who I am. Y'all think it got something to do with the card? No, it's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I represent. See, it ain't about the cars. It ain't about, it's who I am. And if y'all wasn't so, not y'all collector, I ain't talking about that ain't done nothing. I'm talking about the ones that has. If y'all wasn't so busy doing wrong, y'all would know better. Y'all would have done better. And y'all would realize you don't go around hurting people that ain't did harm to no other person intentionally. And I'm talking about intentionally. We all got to fall down and get back up and make mistakes and do all that stuff. And sometimes that's trial and error and learning. But I'm talking about intentionally going after day in and day out, plotting and plotting and plotting and plotting. Oh, I'm going to get her. I'm going to do her. I'm going to try to steal her. I'm going to try to get her. I'm going to try to kidnap her. I'm going to try to take her man. I'm going to try to do that's that intentional, purposely bullshit, right? When you have a person that don't want nothing but the best for everybody, whether they're family or not, whether they're white, black, Chinese, or whatever religion they are, that's a whole different what you call it, you're dealing with a whole another type of being. That's a whole nother frequency in itself. That's a whole different type of being in itself. Like, you would wonder, like, nobody can be like, yes, they can. Y'all just don't know them. Y'all just been around the wrong type of people. You haven't seen people like me that want the best for everybody. Till they fuck up and step on my toes and cross my lines, then it's something else. But again, that I'm talking about want the best for everybody. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the line crossing bullshit y'all been doing. But I'm talking about want the best for people. Genuinely want the best for everybody that they meet, for everybody that they see, for everybody that they come into contact with. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, it is people out there like that. That just shows y'all who the people y'all been hanging around that ain't like that. So of course you ain't seen it. Of course you probably think it's impossible. Oh, it can't be. Ain't nobody that clean. Christ consciousness is. When you got a higher awareness, it is. It just show you where you got to get to. Integrity, authenticity. Yep. Cleanse, and release. And keeping yourself cleanse, and release. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Y'all just around the wrong folks. Y'all just being around the wrong folks that ain't like that. So you think the world is like everybody else that y'all hanging around, and it's not. Those are different type of beings. Those are different type of celestials that is exactly like that. They don't come into somebody's life to cause mayhem. They don't come into somebody's life to cause disruption. They come into people's life to bless them, and that's Venus. That's Venus. Venus come into people's life to bless them. But if they fuck around with Venus, she will curse their ass, though. She will curse you. Yeah, Venus will curse you. She's balanced like that. But she don't come into people's lives to you got to think about all the goddesses that represent prosperity and abundance. Yemiya, Oshun, right? Mami Wada, the Sibyls, the Ganesh, right? Or Lakshmi. They are prosperity goddesses. I'm a prosperity goddess. I'm a prosperity goddess. I know what I'm fucking talking about. That's why I got green energy, because I'm a prosperity goddess. And because y'all have cursed me, you have cursed yourself. And I kept telling y'all, don't do that, because you're cursing yourself. Because I come to bring what? Prosperity and abundance, like Moana. Okay? So you can call me Moana. Okay? If you want to. You know, because we was the original Pocahontas any damn way. Okay? So you can do what you want. But you get what I'm saying? So when you got a Venus, you got a goddess that is a blessing, that comes with a blessing. The intention is not to curse, is it? It's the intention of Lakshmi and Yemiya no Shun is to what? is to bless according to what? Your gifts. What you give, what she accepts, and she blesses you back. If your heart, Yimia, if your heart is in the right place, she'll bless you back with that prosperity. She'll give it back to you. If it's not, she won't take it. So it depends on what people, how people been doing secretly. Don't matter if you in E5 or not. It depends on what they've been doing secretly and how they've been hating on other women or other children or somebody's child or somebody's this or somebody whatever, right? Somebody's husband, somebody's wife. So Venus comes to bring prosperity to the land, bless the land, fertilize the, what you call, like on Moana, turn it back green, productive, prosperity, abundance. So everybody can be, whatever tribe or whatever, right? Everybody can eat and be fruitful and multiply, da 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 da. But it's only those that had those cold, callous hearts, throwing evil eye, throwing spell work. And what I say, Venus come to bless, not throw curses. But if you throw a curse to Venus, you're going to curse yourself. So you're going to curse your family. You're going to curse your children. You're going to curse your bloodline because she don't come for that. But she's balanced. So she have to put forth the balance and what? Send it back. It ain't hers. You can't make a goddess turn. You can't make a prosperity goddess be a bad goddess. Y'all get what I'm saying? You can't do that. She's not bad. She's everything good and resourceful and plentiful and abundance. You can't make Mother Earth be bad. She's not a bad goddess. She's not a bad planet. It's the people on the fucking planet that make this planet bad to be in. She's not a bad thing. She's a beautiful, look how green it look out there. Everybody love to go out there at the park and be half naked at the fucking pools and the rivers. You wouldn't even have that if it wasn't for Mother Nature. You wouldn't be able to enjoy that if it wasn't for Mother Nature. So how is that cursing? Huh? How is that a curse? That's not a curse, is it? That's a blessing, ain't it? Feel like a blessing when y'all be out there in that sun, don't it? So that's how I said, you can't make none of these goddesses that in all these pantheons be evil when they came with blessings and good tidings and blessing the people of the land and encouraging the people of the land to be fruitful, to be multiplied, to be creative, because she's creative, right? I got the goosebumps. Ooh, I got somebody kissed me on my cheek and my thighs. Kneecaps got the damn goosebumps. But y'all understand that? So you cannot make the goddesses in any goddamn where that's a prosperity goddess be bad. But they got a bad side to them because they're going to send that shit back. They're going to send it back. She's not going to let you mess up her green grass. She ain't going to let you mess up her stuff and then not get you back. She have earthquakes, don't she? She got floods, don't she? She got, oh, what else? Tsunamis and all that, hurricane and tornadoes and shit. Because she ain't finna let y'all curse her and not get your ass back. That's why. She ain't gonna let y'all be not thankful and then you don't say thanks to her because you unfucking grateful. So then what she do? Send all these storms to make us what? Grateful. It take a fucking goddamn flood to have some of you motherfuckers to say I'm grateful. Otherwise, you wouldn't even say it. I'm just grateful we made it out the tornado. I'm just grateful, the things can be replaced, but thank God we are still, we just grateful to be alive. It got to be destruction for y'all to be grateful. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. It got to have some destruction for y'all to be grateful. I'm just asking questions. But you see what I'm saying? She balances the scale. She got to balance the scale. I used to have that horrible attitude, and now I'm extremely grateful and happy for everything. Yep. This beautiful, benevolent universe, yep, has missed out upon me daily. Has y'all getting it? So it we don't have to wait till something be bad happening to say we're grateful. Our worlds and our flourishes and our homes will flourish just saying grateful, just being grateful in a state of a state of gratitude. Well, our households will flourish. We don't have to wait for a damn earthquake to be grateful that we didn't get sucked in that bitch, or fired and then we made it out the damn wildfire and shit. You know, we should be grateful anyway. You know, we should be grateful anyway. But again, if you give back to Mother Nature, she gives back to us. If we pay her her respects and her due diligence, her just dues, she gives back to us. That's a prosperity goddess. That's a prosperity goddess. She gives back to us what we give her. She blesses us back. She multiplies what we're giving her. So all you witnessing is just what I've been giving Mother Nature all along. Her just dues, her reciprocity, her flowers, right? Her thankful for my earth, for my body, for me being a part of her dirt, her earth. You get what I'm saying? It's just saying thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you. And then she multiply that earth. She multiply it back to us. Paying just dues where just dues belong. Because guess what? We're in the spirit. The spirit ain't in us. But guess what? We wouldn't experience this human vessel if it wasn't for who? The earth. Skin is the earth. It's considered your earth. So either way, you got to pay just dues. Either way, you got to pay reciprocity. So cursing another person's earth vessel because you don't look like them, or you don't have the gift they have, or you don't have the hair they have, or you don't have the voice they have, you end up cursing yourself. Because what you extend to somebody else, it reflects back in that circle right there. Whoop, back to that person. It goes right back to that person. It comes right back to the person that cursed the other person. So whatever curses you put out, them the curses you gonna meet up with. They gonna come full circle back around to the person that mouth it flew up out of. So the same thing with Gaia. If we gonna curse our bodies, I can't stand my body. I wish I looked like her. I hate my body. Well, universe gonna keep giving you something to hate your body for. And then you're gonna be really sick looking crazy. Cause she gonna spit his shit and reflect it. And then what you gonna do? Since y'all say y'all hate y'all bodies and hate the way y'all look and hate the way y'all sound and hate the way all this stuff, what's she gonna do? Keep putting who? Beautiful people right in your fucking face to make you be more fucking hateful of your own goddamn ass until y'all what? Learn to love y'all ass the way you are and stop trying to destiny swap. So that's why y'all keep seeing beautiful people and y'all keep getting madder and madder and madder and madder and overcome with your own goddamn madness and craziness, is because y'all saying you hate yourself. You don't like the way your fingers look. I wish my fingers were small. I don't like my feet. I don't like my legs. I don't like my lips. I don't like my nose. I don't like my butt. I don't like my boobs. I don't like. And so guess what? The universe that works with Mother Gaia, because they are one, gonna say, okay, you curse the universe, you curse her. You curse her, you curse the universe. So what's she gonna do? Turn it around and you're gonna see more beautiful people and you're gonna be sick to your goddamn stomach that y'all ain't gonna be able to just swallow and spit no more. Because you're gonna see everybody beautiful, everybody around you beautiful, beautiful things, beautiful people, beautiful, 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 because y'all hate yourself. The universe give what you manifest. And so when you see beautiful people, That means you hate yourself. So, because you're saying, oh, I'm not good enough the way I am. So, damn, why I got to keep seeing all these cute people and beautiful people? Because it's a reflection of who you are turned out. And you don't see yourself beautiful, but she's putting beautiful people in front of you to see you are beautiful. Everybody's beautiful the way they are, if they're their own authentic selves. See how the universe and Mother Nature work together? Because they won. Mother Universe, Mother Earth work together because they're one. So whatever we put out there, instead of saying, oh man, she is so beautiful, man, gosh, she got some pretty eyes. That's complimenting Mother Earth. You got pretty eyes too. You're recognizing the beauty in somebody else and not cursing the beauty in somebody else. Because if you curse the beauty in somebody else, you're going to be cursed. Y'all see what I'm saying? Oh, he's so handsome. Ooh, I used to say, God bless his mom and daddy that made that motherfucker. I say that about Maxwell. I'd be like, God, Lord, help. Bless his mom and daddy. Shit. You know, I say stuff like that. Or I'd be like, oh, look at it. It's so cute, 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 cute. Oh, look at the little pretty baby. You know, look at them little cute little eyes. Look at them little big eyes. You know, make light heart of it. Don't be mad because you might not think your baby cute, but somebody else got a cute baby. Then your baby gonna start looking ugly, and other people babies gonna pop up looking cute, and then you're gonna be like, well, why my baby gotta be ugly? Y'all get what I'm saying? This is all the stuff we're putting out in the universe that's coming back. Either way, no matter how long it takes. She said, Miss Kim, Maxwell's mine, child. Look, I had a car named Maxie, a guitar named Maxie, child. She talking about Maxie hers. Girl, she said Maxie hers. Stay away from Maxie, Miss Kim. He fine. He fine. Oh my gosh. But you see what I'm saying? Gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude seals the deal. That's my quote. I told y'all it sealed the deal. You got to love the parts of you don't like. That takes work. But you still got to love it, but that takes work. And the more you love the parts you don't like, your life becomes easier. And a lot of people don't do that very thing. And that's why they compare themselves to other people, because they know it's parts on them they don't like. And so they like, well, why I don't have legs like Tina Turner? I want legs like Tina Turner. Well, it may not be meant for you to have legs like Tina Turner, but Tina Turner's face ain't that cute. But she had them hell of a motherfucking goddess ass legs, though, didn't she? Didn't she? That bitch can work. I mean, she's not a bitch, but you know, Tina, I ain't mean that, but you know what I mean. She not a bitch, but lit. And she lifted the best. And then she strut with them legs and them heels. Bitch, everybody wanted Tina. Look, she didn't might have had a face, but she had them fucking legs everybody wanted, though. See how everything is compensated. Everything is overcompensated. She had them legs, baby, that Lord. Like how J-Lo, they might have said J-Lo had $1 million on her ass. I probably guarantee you Tina Turner probably had 10 million on them fucking legs. She had, because I ain't never seen a woman have so gorgeous legs as Tina Turner. I ain't. Child, that's why Beyonce wanted to have them too, you know, and did all that work to try to have them. But I'm saying Tina Turner had them damn legs. But again, I love Tina Turner. What's love got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say that we all got something that another person wished they had or covet, but it don't mean you got to try to steal it, or it don't mean you got to try to curse them. Ain't nobody cursed. Well, I don't guess nobody cursed Tina Turner, but I mean, I don't see why would they. You know, you wouldn't even know she had them pretty legs if she wasn't showing them, walking around the stage dancing, because we would have saw what her face looked like. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was cursing. Everybody was like, well, but she just got good legs. Well, that compensated for her face. I'm not talking about her. I'm just trying to make the analogy here of why y'all do what y'all do, because everybody got something that they may not like to the fullest about themselves, but you got to learn to like it, you know, to be able to go further in life, because you're saying you don't God didn't make you right, or God missed out on something, or God didn't make you perfect like a supermodel. But you don't know, them supermodels can have some weird fucked up congenital or birth defect or something that they don't like. It's just not visible because they half naked walking around a goddamn stage and shit in underwear. But they might have bad breath. They might have stanky farts. They might can't keep a man. You see what I'm saying? It's something somewhere that ain't 100%. It's just what they appear, and a lot of them be brushed anyway. You know, a lot of them be tan brushed. A lot of them be just, you know, the camera, you know, thing that the camera do, right? Or they get silicone. They was flat, you know. They was an A cup, didn't have shit, look like a man's chest. You don't know what the fuck they went through. So do y'all understand what I'm talking about? I hope this making sense. Y'all can't destiny swap. You can't destiny swap. You can't destiny swap. I got here because I ain't destiny swap. This is me. This is my energy. All this is my energy. So I couldn't have got here if I destiny swap. No, because that wouldn't be my energy. It would not be my energy. That's why I was telling y'all that energy lesson last night on pop-up. No, nobody came destiny swap, because if they thought they could take my energy, they wouldn't be as successful at it as me. Because nobody is successful as Michael Jackson or as Prince. You see what I'm saying? They were they. They were they. They were them. They were he. They were they self. So, and it ain't never going to be another one, because it only be one. But other people do music. They do it just as well. They do it just as good in their authentic self. You see what I'm saying? Now that's it. Now let's get off and come on. Makes sense now, doesn't it? It makes sense now. So people need to stop trying to destiny swap and thinking you finna, you know, cut somebody off and steal their limelight. Because no. Because y'all couldn't do what I'm here to do. Y'all couldn't do what everybody else is here to do either. So no. I rebuke that damn devil in the name of the Most High and my ancestors, motherfucker. No. Y'all can get that thought out your fucking head. Okay? Get that thought out your goddamn mind. Now. So, again, and I'm standing on that shit. It said, have the most prosperous and wonderful day at work. You too. Well, we finna come back on and do pop up because we getting off here early tonight. It's 3:12, and I want to be off here early. But I think that's a good book. We'll be on 57 the next time. We'll probably read it one more again. But that's the book for CEO, bosses, millionaire, rich folks, rich wealthy folks. You know. The 80-20 rule. Them books go hand in hand. Little did I know. They was talking about this book in this book, and I had this book first before I had this book. And then I pick up this book to do book club and find out this book is in it. Child. All right. Read a little bit, it go a long way. Read a little bit, it'll go a long way, y'all, with your knowledge and your wisdom. And then you get the application part on where to apply it at. All right. Thank y'all for book club. Let's come back on and get to I'm gonna eat me another lettuce wrap. I guess that's gonna be my meal for the day. I'm gonna get me another one. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Slate number 1, Starlight number 2, Pandora number 3, CC number 4. I ain't gonna take too many, so I'm gonna cut the list off. So if y'all gonna be on pop up, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45. I'm going to do a pick a crystal, pick a card way. Confirmation. I ain't had that. Oh, I ain't done that in a minute, which is with my crystals. Then we're going to have 3 piles. And when I cut that list off, y'all put down there in the chat which pile you want. Okay? And y'all going to see me set it up, because I'm not going to come back and it be set up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to let y'all see it. Normally, I do it already set up, but I'm going to let y'all see it. And if I need to do a collective, I'll do a collective. I don't know if I'm going to do it on both ends, like the front and the back end, depending on how many cards spirits start telling me to get to put in the piles, okay? right, so let's go. See y'all later. All right, let me get a wrap. Let me get me a little snack. All right, we'll be back. Thank y'all for book club. Kem Arts, 5 years strong. Don't forget our affirmations. We're on 90 days. This our 5th year in affirmations and our 5th year in book club. The affirmation 90 days go through 3/1/26 through 5/29/26. Make sure you put, it's so easy. It's so easy for me to become a millionaire. It's so easy for me to stay focused. It's so easy for me to get creative ideas. See, that's how you write it for the next 90 days, but it's to 5/29. And then we'll do the next one, 5/30 to 7/28. That's the next trimester, 90 days. And I'll think of I'll pull whatever thing we're going to pull for that later. And then our last 90 days is 7/29 to 9/27 or 9/28. And we'll have another thing. And that's how we do our affirmations for 5 years straight. And then we have homework where we sit an hour within from the last day of 9/27. You got the next 2 weeks to pick a week and sit in the dark for an hour from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. and no lights, pitch dark. See what you hear, see what you come up with, see what reveals itself to you, how long you stay in there, and you journal what you saw, what you felt, how long you was able to stay in the dark. Everybody got to be put to bed. No dogs, no cats around. That's our homework, because that's y'all at KAU University, because I got to give y'all some classwork and homework. All right, LWO. All right. Listen, watch, observe. All right. So that's y'all homework. And y'all, that's when we finish the last 90 days on 9/27. And then we take a break. Y'all do your regular journaling, and then we come back and we do year number 6. That's how we go. And if you hear from day one, you know how to do it. Y'all can stop anytime y'all want to. You don't have to. It's free, y'all. Y'all just join in wherever you fit in. Just join in wherever you fit in. All right. You don't have to have started on 3/1. Just start journaling. And just when I get to 5/29, y'all can either keep going, or y'all can just pick up on the 5/30, or you can just keep going until you know, catch it up. However you want to do it. You know, that's everybody journaling. So everybody putting that energy as the universal energy of the collective. You know what I'm saying? What you been writing? I ain't gonna don't answer that. Don't answer that. She said, I'm a little bit scared. I love looking back at mine. Mine got them positive shit up in that motherfucker. Child, look. I'm doing affirmations. I don't listen. I got poetry. I listen. Look, you gotta change and shift your focus. Depends on if you're doing root, like shadow work, and you're trying to express like some old growing up stuff. That's different. Then yeah, you gotta journal that out and stuff. But you can burn that shit. You don't even have to keep it unless you just want to keep it. Depends on who you wrote a letter to. You can cuss somebody out from your past and burn that bitch. It's just as good. You don't even have to never give it to them. You can just write, I can't stand you, motherfucker. You did blah, 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 and you can burn that bitch. Just like we do on cord cutting. And you can put it on cord cutting. You burnt all the letters. Yep. I kept the journals. Yep. There you go. See, it's a lot of different ways people do shadow work and journaling and stuff. Mine's gratitude. Gratitude, it seals the deal. It seals the deal. You know, stay in the present. Stay in the present. All right, y'all. All right.